We wanted to start a school where we didn't have to play catch-up, where we could start in kindergarten and really put kids on the path to college early. Alma Del Mar is a K-8 expeditionary learning school. Our mission is to put every single one of our scholars on the path to college and to challenge them to be service-minded leaders.
So our 5 commitments are service, quality, persistence, accountability, and integrity. Qualities that we think will get our scholars to and through college. Our teachers are fantastic. They're dedicated and they're really, really smart. We have teachers that will be here for 12 hours a day, go on home visits, and are really dedicated to making sure that our scholars are learning every single day.
Both scholars and teachers are enthusiastic about learning. You see it every day. You see it when a scholar advances a reading level. They'll come up to you and say, "I'm on level E." They engage in challenging discussions. They pose challenging questions. They push you to teach them more. And they're supportive of one another. They really help each other out, which is wonderful to see.
Scholars here at Alma Del Mar are a joy to work with. They are insightful, thoughtful. Scholars are just pumped to sing whatever song we're learning. They really want to perform and they want to do well, but they also know that if they're going to do that, they have to practice. So the discipline that it takes to practice those songs is a skill that carries over into every classroom. They know if they're going to learn their math facts, they have to practice them. If they're going to learn how to read, they have to practice reading. Practice, 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 and that takes a lot of discipline.
In my old district school, I was observed maybe once a year, but here I have administrators and other teachers in my classroom 3 or 4 times a week giving me feedback and great ideas and just always there supporting me. Everybody's here for the right reasons and everybody's working hard towards the same goal. It's really rewarding for me as a teacher to see scholars who were reading below a kindergarten level already up to where they need to be for 2nd grade.
To see a scholar go from not being able to read to being really proud of themselves because they can read and going and actively looking for books to read more, I mean, it's the best feeling in the world. There's nothing that compares to it.
Virtually every one of our scholars has already grown a full year in reading, and we have children who have grown as much as 2.5 years. Across the board, parents report that our scholars are different from the kids who entered. Whether they're in this building, in their home, or in the community, they're showing service and they're showing the other commitments that they've learned at Alma Del Mar. We begin our relationship with a family with a home visit. Before the child ever sets foot in the door, we spend an hour, sit down with the family, talk about this school, talk about what our expectations are. We give them the cell phone of every adult in the building. They can call evenings or weekends. Our average daily attendance is 98%. That tells us that families get it. They know that in order for their child to be ready for college, they need to be here every single day.
Scholars here enjoy the school very much. The school also interacts with the parents and stuff. The parents could always, come into the school, see what their child is doing. They could even, come in and volunteer for some activities. Like me and my husband, we're gonna focus into playing some soccer with the kids and stuff like that. It's kind of like bringing the parents and the children together.
Like my son will learn more, different than the old school, the way they treat the kid differently, with respect. They show the kid respect.
If you come to realize down the run and stuff like that, towards like the end of the school year, the child is more like focused in school and will tell you, Mom and Dad, I really like the school. I really want to go to college. I really want to be in this school.
I'm glad that my son is here.
When we talk about service here at Alma, we're not just talking about community service. We really have a broader conception of what service is. And that means that scholars view themselves as contributing something to something larger than themselves, whether it's their classroom, their school, their country. Our scholars are doing their best work because they know that their work is important and it's for a larger audience. Our big goal is that we want to catch our students up academically and we want them to be ahead. And I think we're on the path to that goal.